me pull them all.
I'm getting a live reading, y'all. So watch her do her thing.
Let's see. And let's start for you.
Hold on.
Oh, that popped out. Okay, these three. That's something when they pop out. It means that's what you're supposed to know. So let's see before it even. Prince of Pentacles, Lovers, Six of Cups. Okay, this is somebody you knew. Page of Swords, yes, all this young. Empress, and the World. Okay, these are major cards. These are major cards, Page of Swords. Somebody you knew that's dictated by that. So, and Six of Cups, maybe the Six of Cups also speaks to nostalgia. It speaks to, I don't know, speaks to your mind, do you? Do you mind? Okay, good.
I'm sweating.
Okay, Six of Cups also speaks to movement. It speaks to transition. It speaks to coming out of something into something better emotionally. So, as far as this is somebody that you've known. Page of Swords, and obviously you're young. You got the Pentacles. Pentacles speak to somebody who was probably somebody who took their time. Pentacles also speaks to somebody being meticulous. It can also mean somebody out of all the Pentacles and all the Princes. It's somebody who was probably the laziest, or somebody who was laid back, or didn't really put, I ain't gonna say put the best foot forward. They took their time in doing it. So as far as a character trait, I told you I can only possibly give you character traits. It was somebody was obviously as a man, but somebody who was more laid back, somebody who stayed in the cut, somebody that you knew. And from what I'm saying, like I said, it looked like y'all played together when y'all were kids.
Oh my God, I want to cry.
Let me finish. Y'all played together when y'all were kids, because you can see how that you can see that you see two people together and two people together. So y'all played together a lot when y'all were kids. And it looks like the Empress speaks to also like motherly, and it's upside down, so it's speaking to resistance. Women or female or somebody close to you didn't believe you. They were like resistance to telling you, not so much what, or either they tried to tell you what really happened. That didn't happen to you. This is what happened to you. Whereas the Empress, if she was right side up, she'd be nurturing. She'd be like, okay, I'm going to take you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to lift you up. Upside down, they were more resistant. Or either they were in a place where they thought you pretty much like asked for it. Or either you put yourself in a position that, not ask for it, don't take it the wrong way, but you were in a position where possibly you could have got out of it. This is what they're thinking. Not saying that you did this. They're saying she's probably, I ain't gonna say she was fast, but she's probably put herself in a position for this to happen. And that's how it happened. That's why they probably have it, because y'all played together. They were just playing, or maybe they took playing too far, or it's just something that you're gonna grow out of, or something like that. And the World means that it being that it's upside down, right side up means is that it was a situation or you've completed something. That's what the World means. The World means, it means there's an ending leading to another beginning. So upside down, it means you are still stuck in a spot. You are still stuck. This has really made a major influence on your being, on how you are. It's hard for you to get past this because of what other people are doing and other people are saying. So you know who it is. You know who it is, and who it is. Like I told you, because this is water too, it's telling you used to play with them. Trust your intuition. So you know who it is. Believe that. Let me finish. And then we can go that Page of Swords. Communication right here. So as far as you communicating with this people and communicating with yourself, dealing with yourself, as far as this situation, you probably need to get somewhere and talk it out. You still need therapy, so to speak. So because that's the only way you're going to be able to turn your world right side up, because your world is upside down.
My opinion is, when I saw him, he was standing there and it was dark. He was I couldn't see his face because it was dark. He had on a black shirt with red writing on it. And my opinion was that my cousin raped me.
Y'all played together a lot?
Or my auntie foster son raped me. And my cousin told me that I lied and I let somebody in, but I was asleep. And I got a feeling that he set it up. And I don't know. And I said, I need a reading. I need somebody to fucking read me. And I said it. And the police, it wasn't no break-in or nothing. And I stayed with my auntie when I was a teenager.
This is a woman. That's the Empress. She turned it upside down for you.
Right.
See that,
my
right?
auntie.
Right there, y'all used to play together. Somebody that you know, somebody that was laid back. It was a guy. Like I said, obviously it was a guy, but he was somebody that like kept to the back or didn't put a lot out. But y'all played together. You dealt with him, and emotionally, you know, not saying you had attachment to him, but there was definitely some familiarity. Right. Without it, so you knew.
And I said it had to be my cousin that raped me, or
somebody
or my auntie foster son. And my cousin said she lied. She let somebody in, but how? And I'm asleep. I leave a nightlight on. I wake up, somebody flicking a cigarette lighter, and the whole house was dark. It wasn't no broke in or nothing.
No.
But the shit pissed me off when they said the family don't want me around them because I'm starting shit. Well, because I'm stating facts. Even her son was talking about raping me. He said, I did it to your mama, I'm going to do it to you.
Jesus.
And I told my mama that, and she said, yeah, he had sex with her.
That energy, that Empress that's supposed to be protecting you, you see it's upside down. So they're not protecting you. He's in jail
for rape right now.
He's in jail for rape right now?
Right now.
But not for yours.
But not for me. And they kept that a secret. They talk about me like a dog. They don't want me around, but that shit pissed me off. But I'm starting stuff.
You need to talk. You need to, like I said, your world's upside down. Emotionally, you're having all these issues, and it's probably hard for you to deal with relationships right now.
Yeah.
It is really
ain't no
hard.
trust.
Yeah, none. You can't find pleasure, and you probably feel like you don't deserve it, or you're feeling like it's something that you can't obtain, something that you can't get to. You're in a place because this has you so blocked. Right. So in a place of stagnation because these females that were supposed to be there to support you, they did not. But this is definitely
he even raped in my cousin through marriage. My cousin,
he just raping everybody.
He raped it. She came downstairs. Her eyes was all swollen, and guess what? They talked her not to tell, and she didn't tell. He could have been in jail for rape for that. But they keep everything a secret when it something go on in their family. But they talk about me like a dog and did me wrong. I ain't never did nothing to my family.
Need to talk. You need some counseling. You definitely, or you need to be able to speak this out or speak up. Because this is up in the air, see how she's elevated? You need to speak up. You need to get above this situation. And you may even talk to these people that are keeping you, because you are in a place where, like I said, your world is upside down. So you're not going to be able to get past this. You keep on this vibration, on this level, dealing with these people in this way, you're not going to be able to get past this. And this is going to be something you said you're in your 40s now?
48.
You don't want to have to be dealing with this too much longer. Look how long you've been dealing with that. I mean, you're aware of it. And look how long you've been putting up with it. You don't have to. You can get above it. But you're going to have to talk about it.
Right. I don't talk about it. I ain't started talking about it. It triggered me when he said the family didn't want me around because I was starting shit. That's when it's like I wanted to just spaz out. Like, I got raped when I stayed with her when I was a teenager. And everybody act like nothing happened. And my cousin said, oh, well, she lying. She let somebody in. I literally was asleep.
That's what I was saying.
And you know what? And I said that too. I said it's somebody, either some kin to me that I knew. And you said it. You said it.
I said it. That's why I try to get everything out first before you come with your questions, so you know I'm real. So I said I'm getting your energy clear.
Because when you say your opinion first, they feed off what you saying, and then it's not accurate.
Exactly. It's like, okay, if you got a question, just give me the question. Don't give me the backstory.
Right.
Don't give me any backstory at all. Just give me the question as definite as you can, and I can get the clarity after that. So you satisfied with this? Did you want to move on to your other question?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, let's go. Now, what was your other question?
I had a feeling that it was my cousin D'Angelo that did it. or either Muhammad. Muhammad was the foster boy, and D'Angelo is my cousin.
And what was your next question, Ms. Brown?
My brother, he's in jail for wrongly convicted, and
your brother's name?
Eddie McAtee.
Eddie McAtee. Okay.
But they said the guy that did it name is Eddie West.
So what do you want to know?
I just want. Okay, well, I'm gonna ask this question.
Okay.
Did my brother kill him?
Did your brother kill
Leroy?
Did your brother kill Leroy? Okay, let's see.
My cousin said he was with her.
Did my brother kill Leroy?
Did my brother Eddie McAtee kill Leroy? I forgot his last
Okay, we're gonna go straight yes or no first.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Before I start, let me see something real quick.
I had to do it this way because
That's fine. Let me see you real quick so I can see. Because let me see this and see you with cards there. Okay, let's see that. Let's see what this is. Yeah. That said yes, they said yes. And it's Ace of Cups. There was a lot of, it must have been an emotional thing. Something came out of the emotion that caused it. That caused him to do it. But this is straight up an ace. And ace is a lot of power. It's a culmination of the entire suit. So there was a lot going on emotionally. I don't know if he got pissed, or something like that. Like I said, what I'm getting is yes, he did kill her.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, my cousin said he was with her.
Can happen. Out of love. Like I said, there's a lot of emotion in this situation. Like I said, this is cup. Cup speaks to emotion. Motion, water, flowing, and emotions get high, emotions get high. Something, maybe, like I said, I don't have that kind of detail. The universe doesn't give me all that. Let's see if it's going to give me any more. Queen of Swords. Yeah, she could be lying. She could be lying.
Who could be lying?
Whoever's saying something else, some female, she's a queen. Somebody else is lying. See that face? So that means she's hiding behind something. And swords speak to ideas, thoughts, and communication. That's speaking, talking, communicating, telling, expressing. So it's probably not expressing the truth, or maybe not the whole truth.
The police tried to told his baby mama to lie and say he did it, and her mama did too. Her mama passed away though, and said if she don't tell, they're gonna take her kids away from her.
Yes, ma'am.
I miss my brother so much. I just miss my brother. I just want to see him so bad. I'm happy now because he called me now.
Yay. Good.
But he working with.
Can't y'all write?
Yeah, we write. Good. But his eyes is.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah, so he can't hardly see. He got hit in the eye with a block from a skinhead.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and that's not right.
No, that's not right.
I'm going through this. The police don't even want to help me on Locust. My ex threw me down in front of the police station. And the police didn't write the report. So I've been calling ever since last year, May.
My goodness.
It's like, so people could just do what they want to do to me. And then it's like, if I would have maced him, tased him, or stabbed him, they would have took me to jail. So now it's like I got to walk around here with a tore rotator cuff. My arm been sore ever since last year. And it's like they not trying to give me no justice. I said, I'm going to sue them.
Follow your intuition. Do you. You have to. Nobody else is going to stick up for you. If this is what you're feeling you need to do, if this is how you need to communicate, or, in order to get your world turned right side up,
right,
you're going to need to, because you don't want to go through the next half of your life dealing with this. This has been on you for decades, festering like a cancer. You got to get this off you, but only you can do that.
Right.
If you're going to put in the work, the universe will be there for you. It'll back you up. It'll definitely help you out. You just have to believe and realize there's some things you're going to have to really do mind work. You're going to have to change the way you think or even the way you see things, and try to even get like a new story, meaning that how you express yourself or tell about things that happened to you before. Start telling more of the good things, just to pull yourself out of the hole.
I'm gonna give you a 50.
Are you gonna give me what you want to do?
Do I add it to the 20 or?
Yes, another 15 minutes, and it'll be another $25. What do you want? Or do you want another 30 minutes? What did you want? Because you got 12 seconds on that 15 minutes.
Another 20 minutes. So I'll give you another 25?
Another 25.
Okay.
You want to use a card?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay, here we go. Let me see this. I'm going to do another 25. Is this going to record? Okay, good. Yes. I will not miss the time. Thank you. What you need? Oh, it's on me.
Okay.
Just this light sometimes.
I hate that I damaged. I had got strawberry shake inside of it, so it.
You can go and put the dollar in there too from the other one. Just put as a tip the dollar, and that'll balance out this dollar, so you don't have to go get it.
So what? So just pick any tip.
Oh, they better just $1. I just say you can just hit the dollar, because that'll balance out the dollar you owe me for a year. Got it? Make sure you understand it. So
I gave you a 5.
Okay, so now you just gotta sign.
Oh.
With your finger.
I gave you a tip.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I mean, how you put? Oh, you gotta sign with the
You can use the style. You just use your finger.
Lord, it won't work.
You should. See?
Oh. I wonder.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. There we go. Just hit done. Okay. Gotcha. Let's get you on this money. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now, I encourage people to please record, take pictures of your cards. Okay, here we go. There we go. You're all done. Okay, where do you want to go to now as far as your questions?
Okay, what else do I want to know? My mom had told me that.
Your mom's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she got my grandmama prostituted her body. And that's how she had me. Okay. Is it true?
Okay. Yes.
Or she just don't want me, or because she don't like me. She don't like me because of that, but she lost me. I don't know whether it's true or not.
So your question is, were you born out of prostitution? Your mom says that you were, and you want to know.
And that's my grandmama prostituted her body, and that's how she had me.
So,
as she say,
your mama prostituted had you. Your grandmama prostituted and had your mother. Is that what you're saying?
No, my grandmama prostituted my mom's body, and that's how she had me.
Okay, I get that. So, okay, my bad.
My grandmama.
I got that now. It makes so much more sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prostituted her own daughter.
Okay. Let's see. That's clear. That's clear. Is it true? Yes. or I'm gonna see. Sometimes they contradict because there may be other circumstances going on. Let's see. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. Let's see about this. Okay. Yeah, it's true. It is true, but there's so much more going on than just that. A lot of emotion.
My grandma told me my grandma tried to kill him, and he just told me that when he was
Tried to kill
wrong.
who?
My brother.
Oh, goodness.
She stabbed him in the back. I'm like, damn.
There's a lot of emotional.
He said, you don't remember that? I said, you was older than me, so.
No, but there's definite, yeah, what you had asked is a definite yes to. But there's still a lot of other circumstances. I don't know if the person that she... see, yeah, exactly. Swords speak to, like I told you, ideas, thoughts, and communications, and unresolved issues. She was surrounded with so many issues. See how she's surrounded with all these swords? They like got her bound in, and she felt restricted. But even though she was in that situation, she could have got herself out of that situation. She didn't have to stay there. She didn't want to. So whatever happened was out of choice. She made the choice. And I'm not gonna say that she was, possibly the person that she was with, or maybe the John she was dealing with on a regular. Maybe she thought she was going to eventually be his wife, or either he was leading her on, or he was a regular, and she got some feelings for him. But she
my mom,
whoever,
oh, okay.
not
my grandmama.
Yeah, yes, whoever she is, whoever. Okay, hold on. Whoever. This is speaking more to your grandma than your mom. Okay, good. Because that's what I'm getting, more your grandma than your mom. Because your mama's in a position she couldn't handle it. I mean, not handle it. She had no choice.
Right.
But it was like whoever. This is talking to your grandma. This card refers to your grandma. So she felt she could have put herself out of the situation, but she chose to do that with your mother. She didn't have to. There were so many other emotional issues that she wasn't recognizing, because obviously, there's a lot of trauma. There's so much trauma, and she's right in the middle of it, and when I say that she could have got out of it, there are ways. You don't have to continue the cycle. You can know the cycle is wrong. She chose to stay in the mess. She could have got out of it. Emotionally, she wasn't strong enough to get out of it. Or emotionally, she was like, okay, this is just how it's supposed to be. This is just what we do. Because from here, this is stuff speaking from what your grandmother did to your mother. What happened to your grandmother?
Right.
Who did what to your grandmother?
It's a curse.
Yeah.
So my great grandmama had to do, because they did say she did her wrong too. My grandmama wrong too.
Mm-hmm. So it's like it's just a continuation, just all these unresolved issues. And then when the sword is in the ground, when you're in the ground, standing on the ground or standing on anything flat speaks to understanding. But still, she's understanding, and the swords in the ground speak to words, thoughts, and that hurt. So there were a lot of words, a lot of the way she looked at herself, how she saw herself, the way people saw her. Maybe she didn't think she was good enough, or like this is what she was supposed to do. In this position, this is what girls like me do. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is just what we do. And she couldn't get out of it, or she chose not to get out of it. There was not the decision to move forward. And then being this is an 8. 8 speaks to getting close to an ending, but not, because 8 is going more towards 10. So it's like one of those kind of things where she thought she was doing the best thing for where she was in that moment. And hoping, we're still speaking to your grandma. Okay, we're still speaking. I'm trying to keep it there so I don't get overboard. It's like, this is still speaking to your grandma, not because she did it to your mom. We didn't ask about what happened to your mom and what happened with y'all.
Right.
So we're trying to stay here with your grandma. So yeah, she just have, like I said, she's the ground here. She was sitting on the ground, and then she got a little bit more. And things progressed. Maybe she thought she had control of things, but she didn't. But you can't really fault her because she didn't know any better.
Right. And I try not to.
You try not
but I'm
to.
tired of going through the same stuff. It's just like
That's why remember I just said you need to start talking a new story. You need to focus more on your good to be able to get past and out of this. Because like again, you got swords again, and swords of communication. Y'all got cups, and cups speak to emotions. So y'all got a lot of deep emotions, deep issues that go real deep.
Right.
You know that. Look at her. She see how they're surrounding her, but she's not looking at any of them. That means she is not paying attention to none of the shit that's going on around her that she should be paying attention to. Because if she paid attention, she could see that she could walk right through there and get out of the shit. Right. You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
But she didn't know how to.
She didn't know how to, but if she had paid attention, like I said, it's that's why this was like this. It went like but it stayed in like a circle. It's like yes, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff. It cannot just be a yes. It's a yes for you, meaning okay, I answered your question. Right. But there's so many other things. And to the point, like, you really can't fault her.
So, well, I was trying to be the bigger person because it says you're supposed to honor your mama and your dad, but how can you honor her and she don't like me and she don't want me around?
What's probably happening, because I'm getting this because her still looking straightforward.
Doing the same
with
stuff
the issues,
over and over.
But still the issue, she is not looking at what's going on. She is not trying to see that. She is not trying to hear that. I don't communicate it. She don't want to talk about it. Because like I said, they speak to speaking, communication. She don't want to talk about it. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm not looking at my peripheral or nothing.
I even asked her to take family therapy. She said they didn't want to do it.
And this 8 is speaking like to the end. How old is your grandma?
Like 64, 63.
And she going to take all this stuff with her when she passes. She ain't going to clear up anything.
And that's why I said I'm not going to go around her until she passes away and I got to bury her.
Mm-hmm. And even then, you're still not going to know the stuff, get the answers that she can provide you. She's not going to.
And she got voodoo on me.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother thing because voodoo can only get on you if you believe it.
Well, what if you're feeling it though?
That means you believe it.
I'm feeling my skin crawling, my skin burning. Because you
believe your skin is crawling. Is she a voodoo priestess?
She told me she put it on her boyfriend. She said if you want a person to look ugly, bury their picture under the porch. She put stuff. What she put in his drawers? She buried his drawers. He was itching and burning. She was telling me a whole bunch of stuff.
That's your grandma.
That's my mom.
This is your mom.
That's my mom.
Speaking to your mom. Okay.
And when I told her that I went to the doctor and it felt like my skin was crawling and my skin felt like it was burning, she got so happy. She was like, "Yeah, it be crawling all down your ass." I ain't never seen her. That's how I know she did it. Mm-hmm. Because what you putting it on me because I'm not finna let you treat me like shit. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. That's evil.
You probably need to. Let's see if it's gonna tell you anything. Queen of Pentacles. Really? Do you have anybody in your family that's more of a nurturer or a person that you can trust?
No. My whole fucking family don't like me.
Nobody
did me wrong.
Because this is queen. I mean, well then, what you probably need to do your intuition, because Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, is also the most intuitive queen out the deck. So she's highly intuitive. So you must be getting signs from the universe telling you what's right and what's wrong. You need to listen to them. You need to elevate yourself. You need to become a queen in your own right and get past all this trauma.
I'm trying to.
You're going to have to, or else it's going to take you down. Take you down some places you don't want to go. See, but you're at the position now. This is like three generations of this.
And you right, because when he told me that, it was to the point to where now I want to spaz out on the whole family. Mm-hmm. I want to get all them together because I wanted to let out what y'all did to me while y'all walking around here playing that innocent role like y'all ain't did nothing.
See, but when you do that, because of the way they are, you're going to have to present it a certain way. You're going to have to come at them differently.
Right.
You can't come at them the way they're coming at you. Because that's just like hitting right here. Right. Whereas like if you come from here, they're going to have to look up and sit and pay attention to you because you're coming from a different perspective. Right. It's like, okay, I've looked at this. I've done this. I've dealt with this. And they just want to keep going round, and keep it running to the ground. You have to get to the point where you're above all of it. Not above them, but above this situation. Right. Above who you used to be. So, and you have matured. You have elevated. So like now, I'm coming from this. I want some clarity. I want to connect with my family. I want us to be on the same page. But
they don't. They don't want to
then
try.
the thing is, then you're gonna have to probably go a different route because
every time I
this
come
isn't
around,
helping you.
Yep. Every time I come around them, it's like they sneak dissing me. They talking about me. I want to have a bond with my family, and you can't have a bond with your family. And every time you go around them, they sneak dissing you, and they. I'm literally seeing them talking about me, but they put the stuff all on me, and it's like, how can you have a bond with your family, and every time you go around them, they doing the same stuff over and over again, playing a victim like they ain't did nothing to me and my immediate family, and I just didn't want to explode, like, and
so you have to get queenly about it. And trust when it tells you, if your intuition is telling you, you know what, don't even go by their house today. Don't even pick up that phone. You see, don't even pick up that phone.
I'm done. I said I don't even want to be around them. I said the only way I'm coming around my mama if I gotta bury her. I said I'm not. I said, and I prayed to God. God said, "You shall ask and you shall receive." But He not answering my prayer. I thought He would want me to have a bond with my family.
Not necessarily. Maybe He wants you to have a better bond with yourself first.
Right. And somebody told me maybe He don't want me around my family because of the way they treat me.
That too. That's excellent.
That's why
advice.
He's not answering my prayer.
And that you just may feel like, just because it's family, that you're supposed to just put up with it.
Right.
That's the same thing your grandma was thinking. You know, because do what she did to your mama. She's thinking, well, this is all I know.
Right.
This is how it's supposed to be.
Right.
I'm not trying to get out of it. Because it's probably just easier to sit here on it than to try to open myself up to something new.
Right, because my grandmama killed people. I didn't even know until my brother told me. Set the man on fire.
What?
And my brother knew all of this, and he couldn't say nothing.
And his brother's in jail.
Yeah, wrong convicted.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. See, because even with that, now I'm feeling some kind of thing. Like I said, it's something out of emotion with that situation. There's a lot more to that obviously didn't come out. Right. And obviously it's probably they're not going to say. There's so much secrecy. There's so many issues that are really bogging y'all down. Right. Really, the only hope is for you. I mean, for you, because you can't help nobody else. Right. But you can hopefully influence them by helping yourself. Stepping out, changing the narrative, speaking differently. Right. Appreciating your now.
I want to ask you,
yeah.
How can I find my daddy?
How can you find your daddy?
And do I got some brothers and sisters?
Okay, let's see.
Because remember, I was prostituted, so.
Okay. Oh, okay, let's see.
Do I take a DNA or?
But still, who would you have the DNA to go up against?
Right.
That's the thing.
And I was thinking, well, maybe it's a way to. Can they match my DNA? I don't think they can match my DNA, or if it's the same DNA as mine.
Now that. No, let's see. Let's go with how can you find your daddy first. Let's see if the universe can tell you anything. Let's see what you need to.
I want to find my brothers and sisters. I know.
Oh, damn.
Brothers and sisters.
That popped out. Okay, King of Wands. Okay, King speaks to a man. Is a man. Okay. So is that a yes? Okay, let me see. So yeah, obviously we know her daddy's a man. Okay, give me something else. Okay, I'm glad that got on tape so you can see that it popped out. Right. Okay, let's see. Pops out everything. Pops out all your stuff. You got the Empress again. Man, and she upside down again. You had her before. This is the same card that was in the other deck as far as speaking to women that are hindering you. Women that don't. You probably won't. Yeah, we know you. That's your daddy. Yeah, your daddy, I think, wants to find you too. Because that popped the fuck out. Excuse me. That popped out strong. So like I said, you can rewind. You got another 8 too. So it's like you. Woo! A lot of stuff going on. It's going to be too much drama. You're not going to be able to find it. But know that he is out there looking for you. Because there's so, like I see, all these issues, and the Ace of Wands, it's like passion. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of passion, so it's like trying to juggle stuff, but you ain't got your hand on one thing at one time. So you do have other brothers and sisters. Several. Because he was swinging his wand. He was wand swinging. Wands
But
speak
how
to a
can I
phallic
find
syndrome.
them, though? I'm happy. Look, I got brothers and
You
sisters.
do. You got other brothers and sisters, and it's like, okay, by other women obviously, but the Empress is like, you know, you're not going to get any information from your mother because possibly she don't know. She truly don't know.
She said his name was John.
Well, maybe that may not be him. Maybe that's just the name she could grab a hold to.
Right.
You know, let's see real quick. Let me pendulum you since we had. Is John your father? No, Miss Marie's father. Let's see. No.
Okay.
That was just a name to shut you up.
Right.
I felt that resistance. Upside down is resistance. Real quick, that is resistance. Like I said, the women in your life that are supposed to, Empress women are supposed to be nurturing you, are for some reason are really resistant to give you the information that you want. But you definitely have a father. Father was doing a lot of stuff. Guy had a lot going on. You got other brothers and sisters, but I do believe he's probably wondering who you are too.
Right.
Okay. So good for you, Miss Marie.
Yes, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. I need you to send me this video.
Okay. I knew it.
See, and that was like the Queen of Pentacles. You always know. The Queen of Pentacles was you.
I said it was
the
somebody.
Queen of Pentacles is telling you you need to trust your intuition with all this. You are putting yourself in so much of more of a struggle position by not listening to yourself.
And you know what? And majority of the time, I'll be right.
I know.
I don't want to be right all the time, but like they say, go with your gut feelings, and I'll be right. And I said, it's either somebody some kin to me or it's somebody I knew, and you said it. And I think it's my cousin, and somebody had to set it up. And it been on my mind all this time. It really been on my mind when he said that the family don't want me around. That made me spaz out. That made me just want to just get all the family and just tell them how I really feel. And they play the victim. Oh Lord, have mercy, help me, Jesus.
Let it out.
They play the victim like they don't do nothing, like they innocent, like. And they did me wrong from the time I moved from Chicago to here. I was a point to where I didn't know nothing. My grandmama didn't teach me nothing. She didn't give us bath. We was poor. Came to Milwaukee. I'm like, oh, I want to move my mama. I get to meet my mom now. And all while, every time when I was my little kid, she walked up to me. I remember this right today. She said, I'm on the floor playing. She walked up to me and said, I don't like you. And I'm looking like, hey, what did I do? And I remember this right today. Then I'm grown now. We get into argument. And she said, I don't like you. I said, that's a shame you don't like your own daughter and I didn't even do that.
You'd be surprised how many mothers tell their daughters they don't like them. My mother told me that too. She's like, and I'm an only child.
Dang.
How about that? See, I'm not trying to compare, but hopefully what I'm telling you will soften some of you and realize you're not in this by yourself.
Right.
We all got like mother issues. My mother did the same thing. She was like, you know what? I love you, but I do not like you.
That's crazy. Well, why she say she didn't like you?
I don't even care anymore. I remember her telling me one time that I was an accident. That's why I'm an only child.
I think she didn't like your daddy. Because that's the only time
if what I'm telling you helps you,
yeah.
Okay, that's the only reason why I'm sharing it. Is like, okay, I'm letting you know. It's like, girl,
right.
A lot of us, not trying to down yours,
right.
But just so you know, it's like everybody got shit. Everybody got mama issues. And It's like, oh, okay, I don't feel bad. So let me be able to deal with mine, know and find strength in that. It's like, I'm not out here alone.
Right.
Everybody's got something. Let me deal with mine.
Right.
Okay, let me deal myself into a better position with mine. Because like I said, I'm an only child. And she told me why I was an only child. She smoked cigarettes the whole time she was pregnant with me. I was born by umbilical cord around my neck. We all got issues, baby. What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that?
Forward. And
that's exactly what I did. It's exactly, we don't deal at all. At least you talk to your mama. I haven't talked. We talked for a half a second like last year because of COVID, and I was like, somebody was like, oh, I ain't talked to your mama. And I was like, oh Lord, don't let her be dead somewhere. And I don't know. So that was the only reason why I called her. But up until then, probably like 10, 12 years.
I ain't talked to my mom in, 5 years?
Oh, but get this. This woman, not to one up you, but just hopefully she don't even know her grandkids. I got a 30-year-old, a 23-year-old, and a 21-year-old. They don't know nothing about her. They have never touched her. She has never kissed my children.
And guess what? My grandkids don't come around me either because my kids want to hold a grudge and don't want to come around me.
See, we all got that. So it's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to do things to try to make it better? Or are you going to, if you realize, that you can't change anybody, what are you going to do to try to make you better?
Right.
We all have to acknowledge, because even I had to, like, okay, what part did I play? Right. I went through my own therapy. I'm not going to go through all that. But it's like, we have to be accountable for whatever position or whatever part we played in the situation. Right. But if we're kids, that's something that's irrelevant in my opinion. But as we get older, it's like, okay, did I do this? Did I open myself up? Did I do this? Or whatever, but it depends on how much you want to fix it. But if you're not trying to fix it, don't address it. Don't keep beating that dead horse.
But I was trying to fix it. They're not trying to fix it. So
well, then you need to just work on yourself.
Right.
And then possibly by that example, more things will come to you. I mean, everybody's got it. It's like, but which one did you get? Which bag did you get? We all got a bag full of shit.
Right.
What's in your bag?
And believe me, people have bags and they act like they don't have none.
No.
Because everybody that comes around me act like they better than me. Or down on me, talking about me. And it's just like, but then when I react to it, I'm the crazy person. I like drama. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm grown. You picking with me. I was bullied when I was in school. Now I'm grown, you still doing it. Like, Lord. But thank you so much.
You are so welcome, Miss Maria. I hope I was helpful.
Yes, you was, because I finally got it off my chest.
Yes, good. I hope that releases you, and so like it opens you up to like, okay, what can I do for Marie? Since ain't nobody else really trying to look out for me right now in this moment in time, I'm going to make Marie the best Marie that can be.
Right.
Whatever it takes. Because ain't nobody else stepping for me, looking for me, checking for me. I got to check for myself.
Right.
And that's what we do. And then in that, once people see you respecting yourself, they got to respect you. Because they're like, oh, well, I can't talk down to you anymore because you think you said, I'll be sedated, but you're going to speak to me up here now instead of down there like that.
They supposed to speak to me like that then, but they still ain't, because they so jealous of me. They hate me so much. It don't make no sense.
Then you gonna have to get around people that appreciate you by appreciating yourself, and then you attract to yourself people that appreciate you.
Right. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Send me that video that live, Miss Williams. I'm gonna give you permission to use some of it. I'm not gonna use all of it. I'm not going to use your name. You sure?
You can use it.
Okay, I'm going to use part of it.
You have witnessed a live reading.
The readings by Celeste. I'm going to do that. My cards are right there. Give me a card. Let me see. You can see that. Readings by Celeste. Can you see my card? There we go. It's probably backwards.
If y'all want any readings, get it by Celeste. If y'all want the information, I'll give it to you. I can't say it on here because I got stalkers. Y'all have a good day. Ain't nobody come on here.
Nobody?
Nobody.
That's all right.
Wait, Melvin James, he waved.
Hey,
only
Melvin.
one person.
That's all right. How can you send it?
You got Facebook?
Mm-hmm. Readings by Celeste.